Hey, you already did it.
Hey, it worked. Hello, Snorunners.
Sorry for last episode. I didn't have a timer on.
Yeah, we kind of ran a little bit long and we forgot to...
I forgot I had my timer.
So,
that's something I need to teach him too.
So here we are back at episode 3.
I think.
Snorunner. Hard mode. Yeah, hard mode made easy. As easy as I can make it anyway. Let's get this thing up out of the water here so we quit damaging our engine. Oh, reverse dummy, not forward. There we go. I have control issues. All right.
7,000 times.
I'm old, decrepit, and slow, so I have poor reflexes here. Trying to get this thing so I don't damage the engine any more than I already have. All right, now we're out of the deep water. So we're going to get back over here to that tanker. We're going to refuel this. We're going to refuel GMC. Then we're going to head to the garage. On the way to the garage, we're going to stop by the giant fuel tanker. At the fuel station, we're going to activate the missing oil tank task. So,
Sucks is you can't buy one of those or just have one of those giant oil tankers.
yeah, that'd be nice.
I know there are mods that do it, but
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing mods in this.
No, mods are fun, but
It kind of takes the hard out of hard mode, so.
some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them are actually well made and are well balanced for the game, so they're fun.
Yeah, true.
Like there's a, what is it? There's a Ford Bronco one that I liked.
Oh yeah, I've never tried that one.
There's a Peterbilt one that can both break the game and not break the game, so.
You talking about that wrecker truck?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that truck. It's fun to play with, but
He does kind of break the game
it's,
a bit.
yes, it does. It's like when you put that.
I think you're on a stump. You're on a stump.
Am I?
I think you are.
Oh.
Never mind.
Got through there anyway. So, going back to the whole theme, always be hauling, and we're making our way back to the garage with these trucks to reconfigure them, to add upgrades that we've found so far, but we're still accomplishing tasks on the way. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Let me fuel carrier. Alright, both our trucks are refueled. Let's head back to the garage. And quit pushing the wrong button, buddy.
Actually, you probably could bring that fuel trailer with you. Just attach it to the back of that.
Yeah, you're right. We could. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. We can get that. We'll be back this way.
I would generally take it back, and I would generally take it back with me to the garage wherever I go, but...
Here. Well, I've got that other fuel trailer, and we got the giant fuel trailer up here, so these... It's nice to have them scattered about the map, too.
Well, back onto modding. We both have played with mods. I know how to mod normally on just a gaming computer. He doesn't know how to do that. He just knows how to click a button and go, yeah, I'm a mod.
Yep.
I've actually modded on a computer, but most of the mods just for consoles, yeah, they kind of break the game to bits. We do say XYZ is not realistic. Some of the things are more realistic, but they do break the game.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna totally avoid mods in this playthrough. And, well, we can't afford to buy them anyway, so...
Mods are free. Well, yeah. I know.
You gotta buy them from the garage. You gotta use your money to purchase them from the garage, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, mods aren't free.
You gotta buy it from the garage. They're free to download. There we go. That's what you should have said.
Yeah. So, we're doing more with less, so we're not going to spend our money on, well, pretty much anything. There's a few essentials we absolutely have to have. That the small loading crane, we're going to pick that up right now in the garage. Actually, it'd be nice if we could just skip the small loading crane and spend our money on the big one, but we don't. The big one doesn't open up until level 6, I believe, so we need a crane now to load cargo.
You kind of have to have a crane.
Yeah, I absolutely have to have a crane, and we can't use the bigger one, like I said, until level 6. So we have to get the small crane, and it works amazingly well. Actually, you can load the oversized cargo containers with it. You can load the drill rig that requires a 5-slot trailer. It has no problem at all loading that. So you can really load anything with the small crane. There's just a couple of tasks that you absolutely have to have the large crane for, because the small crane just won't reach. And here's that giant fuel trailer. This thing should have like 15,000 gallons in it in real life. I know it has 5,000 liters here, which I find to be quite annoying. We really don't need to refuel here, but we're going to anyway. I top off whenever I get a fuel source, especially a free one. I'm topping off regardless. And right over here you see the icon for the missing oil tank. So we're going to activate this. Oh, we don't want fuel. No, we don't want fuel. There we go. Accept that task.
Having your oil tanker's kind of annoying to get.
What's that?
Having your oil tanker's kind of annoying to get just because of where it is.
Yeah, it is a little bit difficult to get to.
Yeah, it's more just annoying.
Yeah. Alright, to the garage we go.
And down a hill. And up one.
And
well, up one first.
Yeah, up over this pass here. Up over the mountain pass. With our highway tires. We do have our all-wheel drive engaged. We don't have the zip lock engaged, because that's another thing that annoys me. You're going on these dirt roads with the diff lock engaged, and it'll just damage your truck for no reason. I find that annoying.
You can technically go in real life with your diff lock on no matter what. It won't damage your actual transmission. What it'll damage is it'll damage your tires.
Yeah, well,
it'll just make them wear more.
Yeah, that it'll do. Well, if you're on asphalt, it could actually damage it, but on this dirt, it shouldn't hurt it at all. Really shouldn't. Just another thing that annoys me about this game. And when we get down to this bottom of the hill here, I know people have trouble getting through here. You gotta go the right way to keep from getting stuck down here.
The best way to describe it is look for hard ground and don't look for a divot.
Don't stay on the road here.
If you go into a divot and the rocks, you're going to get hung up on the rocks. You're getting into those divots are going to make your truck hang.
Well, down here you just get stuck in the mud because you do not try to go on what looks like the road. Go over here, stay in the grass. You go straight through here. You have no problem whatsoever. I see so many people try driving through that mud and just get stuck. Look at that. No, barely spinning the tire.
I do because it's fun.
Stay in the grass. Well, man, but you're wasting fuel. And then you gotta... I ain't got time for that. Notice that? Look, straight through. No problems whatsoever. Okay, now we've got this sideboard trailer here at the garage. It's convenient if we need it. There's our service trailer sitting right there. Before we go into the garage, I'm going to go over across the road and get the raised suspension for the GMC, so we'll go ahead and add that on here. Let's see, let me stop this engine change truck. I want to make sure that engine's shut off.
It is, I think.
Well, I'm going to make sure. Nope, it's still running. Stop engine. Alright, change truck. Alright, let's go get the raised suspension for the GMC. We'll come back, we'll use this trailer to repair the damage to my baby girl Matilda. And then we'll reconfigure these trucks the way that we're going to use them. And we'll watch out for these stumps right here. Right over there by that yellow tree is where our raised suspension is. There's a couple little bridges over here you got to be careful so you don't flip over because they're kind of rickety and narrow.
In real life, you wouldn't go on them.
Yeah, right, true.
That'd be a nope, not going on that situation. I pull around.
But we're in this truck. I mean, if we had the Chevy or the Scout 800, it'd be a piece of cake, no problem. Tack's pretty easy with this truck. This guy.
It's like a normal truck going on the road. It's just wide a little bit.
Yeah. Alright. Race suspension, GMC. Careful backing back across the bridge so we don't flip over.
It'd be easy to just go forward too. So that doesn't happen.
Well, yeah, we made it. Experience. We got experience.
I've done some interesting things that I did today that he watched me do with the one of the giant construction trailers, bringing it down from the port to the one oil field in the Smithville Dam.
Oh yeah, going across that bridge.
Yep. He watched me recover the dang thing off that bridge with that trailer off the bridge.
Yeah, the truck was still on the bridge, but the rear of the trailer was hanging off the side of the bridge very precariously, getting ready to flip over at any moment.
Yeah, and I got it out.
Then you did get it out. With the White Western Star, I don't know what tires you had on it. Yeah, oh that's right, you had chain tires on it. I had every upgrade you can put on it at the time. Yeah, you had the off-road transmission, you had the...
I had the stock winch too, by the way.
Yes, you had the stock winch, which is pretty amazing because that thing's pretty weak for trying to...
Move that.
Yeah, that big trailer. That big construction trailer.
I know what I'm doing a little bit too well. Kind of what I should say.
Alright, so we need 42 repair points. That's not bad. Could have been worse.
I know what I'm doing a little bit too well, and I'll start to do a lot worse things than I really should.
Okay, so this thing does not have any damage, so we can go straight to the garage, detach trailer, move to garage. Alright, I'm going to do things that, well, you may or may not do. Alright, so we've already got the biggest engine in this truck. Where did we find that engine? I don't remember finding it.
No, that's just the automatic unlock, because that's the common engine that's in the
okay. Okay, alright, yeah, I didn't think I got any. So, GMC's got the biggest engine in it you can have. We don't have any transmissions yet. Suspension, we just got the race suspension. Install that. We're never going to use the stock suspension again, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Oh, I get $2,000 for it? Nice. Okay, so we just got $2,000 there. We're going to leave these stock tires on here. There's the 43-inch UHD ones. Tires we find on it. The only thing, we could put taller tires on it, but that doesn't really accomplish much, and we're not going to spend the money on those. The winches, still we got to get to level 8 before we can even upgrade it, but we're just going to leave stock winch on there. Diff lock, we got to go to Smithville Dam to find that. Spare wheel, we're not going to waste our money on. We are going to put a snorkel on here. 800 bucks, that's $800 well spent, because you're going to prevent a lot of damage. Okay.
Which he should have done, and he even said he should have done with the Fleet Star.
I should have done it when I had the Fleet Star here a while ago. Gaugeable all-wheel drive, Kola Peninsula. We're not going to travel there to get it. Alright, here's where we need to reconfigure this truck. Alright, where'd you go? Look. Okay, so we're going to uninstall this, but we're not going to sell it because we're going to put it on the Fleet Star. So, uninstall that. We're going to put the mini loading crane. This is $5,700 well spent, because now you never ever have to pay to load your cargo.
By the way, you can use that little crane. I've done it with the biggest, well, the two biggest cargo, the oversized cargo and the
the drill rig.
Yeah,
I said that earlier. So, all right, now we need to saddle low on here, and that's free, so don't have to worry about that. Rear bumper, we're not going to do anything, you know. 600 bucks, put those steel fenders on there. These look good. We're not wasting money. That's the whole theme of this. We're not wasting money. Sun visor looks cool on there, but does absolutely nothing functional.
And in real life, they would have mud flaps, and that's it.
Yeah. And we're not putting fog lights on there because I'm not spending. It's only $200. I'm not spending $200. Front bumper, nothing. Keep the stock bumper on there. Actually, it's a shiny, little matte. Looks decent on there. Factory parking lights and the horns, they're already on there, obviously. We're not going to do, I like the flap cap exhaust on there. I think it looks good. Alright, shiny. I like shiny. Alright, we're putting shiny wheels on it because that doesn't cost us anything. I do not like this at all. Absolutely hate the brown and beige. So, I like the two tones. So we're going with the green and white on this one. Yeah. If that was white, if that was red and white, that's what this truck would be, but it's going green and white. Doesn't cost anything to paint it. We don't do any bobbleheads or anything. That's just a stupid waste of money. So, this is our truck. This is how we're going to use the GMC for quite a while. Oh, we're going to move this over here. Oh, yes, we're going to get that. Okay, stop engine. That steel beams on that trailer we're going to use here very shortly. Let's get back to the Fleet Star. Detach this trailer, move the garage. Okay, I don't know why that's showing on there. We've already done everything else to it. The only thing we're going to do is what?
Okay.
That was weird.
It wanted a saddle on it for some reason, but okay.
Yeah, alright. Sideboard bed goes on here. I don't like putting a mini crane on this truck because to me it just makes it too tippy.
I put a mini crane on it. I don't find it tippy at all.
Yeah, well, I do. And this way I always have to have both trucks together too, so I can load cargo in case I have any issues. I got both of my trucks together. So, yeah, we don't have any other. Oh, wait a minute. Suspension. We got to put the raised suspension on. I almost forgot that. Alright, we're going to sell this. Engines. Yeah. Yeah, I see. So,
yeah.
We'll find this engine. I know where it's at. We'll get that here in a little while. Transmissions, we got to go. Actually, I'm just going to leave this the way it is even after I get the off-road transmission. Tires, still our only options are highway tires, and we're not going to buy tires anyway. So, winch, diff lock, we've got that. Snorkel's going on here. I should have put that on there earlier, but I thought I'd be all right. I would have been if I'd have paid attention where I was going. Sideboard bed. All right, this truck's ready.
Now, if you're curious, we never complained about snorkels because you can technically do whatever the heck you want with a snorkel in real life. Pretty much, as long as you know what you're doing and know how to make your air intake whatever. Yeah. And you can run an engine underwater if its air intake's high enough. And its exhaust, it'll literally just blow up the water. It doesn't care.
Alright, let's see. Let me go back to my list here. I've got 12 pages of notes. And it's time to look and see what we're going to do next.
Then there's me. What am I doing next? This looks fun. Let's do that.
Yep. Alright, so we got this. Okay, locate the flatbed with the steel beams. Okay, that's right in front. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to
something. Wet harvest?
We're going to put those steel beams on the Fleet Star. We're going to take them off that trailer. We're going to put them on the Fleet Star because weight is traction, and we're going to need those steel beams anyway, just very shortly.
Are we doing the power line clearing?
Okay, and I've already done those things. So I rearranged this a little bit.
Did?
Okay, I've already done those. Alright, man, Alright. Well,
anyway, I'm going to show for something really fast that we're both wanting to do. What is it, 10,000 subscribers will build the truck?
No, 100,000.
100,000, there it is.
Gotta be worthwhile. Alright, I've jumped back to the Chevrolet because now I'm going to work my way back to the garage with these two trucks. Because I want to do some
Scouting.
Well, we got the Snorunner transmission, so I'm gonna put that in the Chevrolet. I'm gonna put the roof rack on the Scout, so I have extra fuel. And then we're gonna do a little bit of scouting because we need to activate some things. And there's another, the King of the Hill task. We're gonna complete that. That's gonna get us. I should probably just go back through town. That'll get us a little bit more money, a little bit more XP. I'm not really so concerned about leveling up right now. Just getting everything situated the way I want it, getting the trucks equipped the way I want them. Hitting the watchtowers to open up the maps and activate the tasks that are hidden that we haven't found. Find the upgrades.
No, he got excited one day and started looking up different trucks and different tires for this thing already. But then again, he had nothing to do, so I was like, I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, so what Noah is talking about is if we can attain 100,000 subscribers on this channel,
or either one, mine or his,
we will build. I was going to do the GMC, but I think the F750 is probably more popular.
And
so
more fun to do. And would be easier to do, 100%.
Oh, actually, the GMC would probably be easier.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to have all the roof rack and all that stuff on it. But
yeah,
what we're talking about, 100,000 subscribers, we get some patron subscribers as well. We will build a real-life version of the F750 truck in this game. It'll look as close to the game truck as we can. It can't be exactly, obviously, but...
Well, it could, but that would take years.
We'll... I'm thinking the green and purple paint scheme. He thought
I think it's flat red.
Plain red. Well, that's not a huge issue, but
we can make it a vote. We can do that.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll
that's just color.
We will build a live version of the F750, and we'll also select somebody to come to Denver and actually have their own F750.
You get a drive
Snorunner experience in real life.
And if you're like 10 years old or something, you'll bring your parents. Hey, again, we can teach you how to drive a stick shift. I could drive when I was like 4, so...
That it'll be off-road, so I don't have to worry about licensing or anything like that. Just a fun thing to do.
We'll make sure everything's safe too. You can wear a helmet if you're scared. We won't be because we've done stupider things.
Well, yeah, we've done dumber things than that. So, but yeah, a real live F750. I think that'd be cool to do. Have plenty of experience building vehicles, so
technically, isn't it an F600 or a 700?
Yeah, the F750 in this game really doesn't exist in real life. It's actually an F700. The F750 didn't come into existence till a few years later than that. The truck in this game is modeled after the 1967 to 1972, and that would have just been an F700. There was an F600, F700, F800, and it's pretty funny. It actually uses the same cab and the same hood as an F100. It basically just put it on a much bigger frame. They put front fenders on it to accommodate the wider axles and the bigger tires. It has the exact same engine. Would be well, not exactly the same engine as the industrial version of a 390, which is a 391 cubic inch truck engine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the exact same block. It's a well, it's a truck casting. It's a little heavier duty than like a car 390.
Yeah, 750 is basically just a giant pickup.
Pretty much, yes. And if you look over there out in this flooded field over here, you see another Chevy 1500. It's another one. You don't get to keep it. You just tow it back right over there to the garage. It's a Lost Scout truck task. We'll have to, actually you can just drive up to it and activate it. And we're down to 16 liters of fuel. I think it's time to
Refuel a little bit.
refuel. We accomplished a lot with this truck on this trip. We got watchtowers unlocked. We recovered the Scout. We activated a bunch of tasks. And now it's time to do a little bit of reconfiguring on both these trucks. Like I said earlier, we're not going to waste our money on an autonomous winch. We're not going to put tires on it. We're level 3, we could actually put all-terrain tires on it. Not going to happen. We're not spending the money. We don't need them. We're not getting them. But the roof rack for the Scout, we just need that for the fuel. And now that we're in hard mode, in normal mode, when you buy the roof rack, it comes fully equipped with parts and it comes fully equipped with fuel.
It just doesn't have fuel this time around.
But yeah, in the hard mode, now you actually have to purchase the fuel. So we're just going to go back to one of these fuel trailers and fill it up there. But it does have the repair points on it, and the repair points we're absolutely not going to use except in dire emergencies, and that's basically a leaking fuel tank. So the repair points will be on there, but the only way we're going to use them if we have to repair pretty much
if it flips over 20 times.
Well, yeah. So there's plenty of these green service trailers around that have plenty of repair points on them. If you drive a little bit better than I have been, you won't damage your trucks. You won't really need too much repairs anyway. Slight damage here. We can take care of that after we reconfigure them.
How I generally do is I generally have both the service trailer and the fuel trailer parked in the back right when you leave, so I can configure your truck, leave and just repair and do that there.
It is. I'll probably move that trailer over to the back side of the garage.
I actually have one of the giant fuel trailers, the fifth wheel plate trailer ones that I had one of those and parked in the back. I had that in Smithville. I ran it out of fuel.
Alright, so we do have this engine. I'm just going to leave it there. I might want it later. I'm not going to sell the engine because I might use it later, but as of now we're going to stick with this. We are going to put the Snorunner transmission in this truck. I'll leave the transmission there too. I'm not going to sell that. Suspension, we do have the race suspension. Put that on. I am going to sell this because I'm never going to use it again. It's another $950 in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Tires, we can do all-terrain. Not going to spend the money. Actually, these tires do well enough for us. I've got $9,950 right now, but I'm not going to spend it. Diff lock, we'll find that over in Smithville. Snorkel, I am putting the snorkel on here. Alright, now, see, we don't have enough money for a winch. No roof for, oh, you can put the trunk repair supplies, which is $50. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Do not spend your money on that. It doesn't have capacity to carry fuel. Do not. And we already talked about all this stuff. We got those wheels on there. We got the paint job. We're done with this truck. got Snorunner transmission, off-road, Snorunner transmission, race suspension, and a snorkel. And a cool paint job. Cool paint job makes the truck 10 times better off-road.
Cool cars go faster. It's a scientific fact.
It is. And they don't get stuck either. Alright, move the Scout to the garage. Engine, we've only got the stock engine. We'll find one of these, I think it's this one, right in Smithville Dam, right after we get to the garage. We gotta go through a rock slide there. We're not gonna spend $2,100 for a Snorunner transmission. We don't have the race suspension. God bless you. That's in the swamp in Smithville Dam. Still sticking with the tires.
You're probably not going to put the race suspension on the Scout 800 anyway. I love the Scout 800 and I don't even put it on it.
Yeah. Snorkel. We can't do snorkel yet until we get...
At 30 minutes, by the way.
Way up higher, so... Okay, roof rack we're putting on there. Color's not bad. What do you think about colors? I'm gonna put those same rims on there just because, you know.
I put that one.
Oh yeah, that's
I always do that. You can see it.
Yeah, the Thunderbird, Screaming Chicken, whatever. All right, we'll put that on there. That's as much as our customization does on all of our trucks. So you can see the roof rack has the spare parts and the spare tires, but no fuel. So we'll have to make our way over to the fuel tanker so we can get free fuel. We're going to call this episode 3.
There.
There's our 4 trucks. They're set up exactly the way we're going to use them for quite a while now. Yeah, we're going to going to leave the garage. We're going to go back over here to where the giant fuel tanker is. We're going to fill up everything with fuel. We're going to make our way over this way. You can't get across here because of the mountain bridge, so we got to get that activated. So we'll go up this road right here. We'll make our way up to this watchtower. Back down over on this side. We'll get this bridge activated so we can fix that later. There's another rock slide over here we're going to have to get activated. There's the missing oil tank. Alright, I'm going to call this now. Then we will resume later with episode 4. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel. Unsubscribe.
Our channels, what I should be saying, but I'll have mine in there. I'll have mine in the link. You'll see it. That's all that matters.
Ace of the Round Table, Pink Shirt Guy. Subscribe to our channels. Unsubscribe to any channels that tell you to sell the GMC or to tell you to sell any of the starter trucks. We will see you next episode. Thanks for watching.